Right, hello everyone. As I'm sure you know, Mod MMG has posted this news post and forum thread about RS2007 coming back. Now, obviously everyone's made this video now, and this is probably the last one you're going to watch, if you even decide to click on it, but you obviously have. So what I've decided to do is, on a lot of these videos I've seen quite a lot of questions asking like, what's going to be here? Is God Wars going to be there? What's missing? What's the last things that were added to this version of the game? So yeah, that's what I'm doing basically. I'm going to give you a quick what's it called? I don't know, like an overall, you know what I mean, basic idea of this. So basically, on Friday the 15th of February, for 2 weeks, a poll will open for people to vote yes. There's not going to be a vote no option, it's just going to be like a petition type thing. If it gets 50,000 or more votes, 2007 servers will come back, and there'll be an additional membership fee of around $15. Not sure if you can just pay the $15 and not play like the £5 or whatever it is pounds. I don't know. I think it's like $8 for the current version of the game. But yeah, it's an additional $15, so it'll probably be around $22 a month if it only gets 50,000 votes. If it gets 250,000, that lowers drastically down to $5 extra. This is personally what I think it's going to achieve. It's going to, if this happens, it'll cost $5 extra. There'll be a small development team, and there'll be basic maintenance for bug fixes, improvements, and bot technology. 500,000, this is pretty much out of reach, I think, but it is possible. No extra membership fee, which would be great. Dedicated development team, integration of anti-bot technology, and content updates, which I'm not too sure about. I don't like the idea of this, but we'll see. 2007 servers, they're for 750,000 or more. I mean, no extra membership. Portion of the game, it will be free to play as well. And more polls to see which updates you'd like to see prioritized. So yeah, that's basics behind it. Poll will be live, yeah, as I've said, from Friday the 15th of February for 2 weeks. Now, what most people aren't seeing, because they're only reading it on the homepage, is this frequently asked questions. I'll leave this link to in the description so you can come and have a look at this frequently asked questions. One thing I'll point out now is this first one. We are currently looking at fully restoring our backup of the August 10th 2007, so this is a big key clue here as to what we're going to be seeing. So what I've done is I've opened up the RuneScape wiki, looking at all the updates from 2007. Now, some of you are going to be possibly wondering, what exactly are we getting out of 2007? What's going to be missing? And a few big bits from 2006, 2007, and things where, yeah, you get the idea. So you can't see this, but I'll just read you the basics, and obviously you can go to the wiki yourself if you want to have your own look. So I'll start at the beginning of 2007. In January there is Barbarian Assault, so that means fighter torsos, hats, all that sort of things. quite a few quests. Not going to mention everything, I'll just go over the basics. Like, just a quick overview. Fremenic Isles, so that means Helm of Nitty's Knot. Sorceress's Garden for thieving. Few more quests. Great Brain Robbery, so that means the Anchor is released. Bird de Rot Ramble minigame and is added to the temple trekking activity. Dorgesh Khan is released. The Dorgeshan city underneath Lumbridge, and the fish. There was an update to the fishing trawler. In April, the Wilderness Ditch was added. So a lot of people are going to complain about this, but I don't see really a problem with it. In May, Dream Mentor was added, and the Karamja achievement diary. So Karamja gloves. That's the only achievement diary we're gonna get. So it's not the best one, in my opinion, but oh well. The rewards are quite handy, I suppose. But yeah, Dream Mentor is released. So you got all the extra lunar spells. There's a graphical update to Varrock Guards. In June, Grimtail's quest, Impetuous Impulses. So that's the Puro thing with the dragon impling. All the implings, you run around a field and catch them. Quite a good way to make money. You get dragon arrows from them. And in late June, there was the Draconic Visage released. So Dragon Fire Shield. That's the strongest shield in game at this time. In July, Barbarian Training was added along with the Dragon Full Helm from Myth Dragons and others. July 9th, player owned houses increased from, you can have 30 rooms now. Pest controls updated, I'm not really sure on that, but apparently there was a riot. Okay. And at the end of July there was the King's Ransom quest release, so that means piety, chivalry, prayers were added. So this makes it a lot better for mains, for PKing and bossing and everything really, in terms of melee anyway. And early August, the last update before the 10th, the last proper update, was the clan chats. So that makes it a lot easier to talk in groups. This isn't the clan chats that we see today. This is what basically is the friends chats we see today, but they were called clan chats back then. Now, things we're missing. God Wars Dungeon, that was released 2 weeks after the cut-off date. See, September, the ZMI rune crafting altar was added, so I'm really not happy that that we're not seeing this, because I did enjoy ZMI rune crafting. And also the Varrock achievement diary was added. So, oh, and in September the unidentified herb system was changed, so there was no longer, I believe this is when it changed from like unID'd herbs into the current system of grimies, and like you just have the grimy version of the herb. So yeah, just makes buying herbs a lot easier for training herb lore, but I don't know, there was quite a big money making method there. In October there was an update made to shops, so I believe that was when it was changed to there was infinite stock in the shops, and the clan chat was updated with the addition of the loot share function, so there's not going to be loot share. In November there was the assist system, so you could make things like, if you had a friend with say 85 crafting and you needed something which required 82 crafting and you were only 80, you could request assistance from your friend for that crafting level, and you could make it and they would get the XP, which was quite useful but not really needed, seeing as there's free trade, so you can just hand over the item to your friend if you trust them enough. Let's see, Duel Arena tournaments were added, and the Grand Exchange. Now, for those who haven't played private servers or anything since 2007, you're going to find playing a lot harder because trading, you'll be spending a lot of your time sitting in banks trying to buy and sell items, I'll tell you that. Without the Grand Exchange it becomes a lot slower, but a lot more fun, a lot more social, and a lot more interesting. In December the Duel Arena was made free to play. Now this will only really affect the game if we get 750,000 votes, but other than that the game will be members only anyway, so the Duel Arena will be available for all. Bounty Hunter and the Wilderness were removed. The Wilderness was removed and Bounty Hunter was added, sorry. But yeah, I'm sure you knew that anyway. I'm not going to go into 2008, but what I am going to mention is skills. There's not going to be summoning and there's not going to be dungeoneering. Now what we do have, if I go to 2006 page, I'll just pick out some major ones. Let's see, February, March, no. Okay, May, construction was added along with obviously player owned houses. July, crossbows and Lunar Spellbook, we're going to have those. September, where was skill capes? We got skill capes. That was October. And hunter skill in November. So yeah, we've got all skills basically except for summoning and dungeoneering, and yeah, everything else I've mentioned. I'm sure you know the basics before then. So yeah, everyone be sure to vote for this 2007 servers in, well, the next 2 weeks. Thanks for watching, and yeah, see you soon.